I'm John Champion, and providing match analysis throughout the game, Jim Beglin. The players exchanging a few words before coming out of the shadows into the view of the crowd. It's Manuel Vargas, Rodrigo Brito, Christian Grabinski, Alvaro Omeño, Juan Ramon Fernandez, Victor Sarabia, Fernando Manriquez, Misael Davia, Leonardo Monge, Rodrigo Diaz, providing the goal-scoring threat, Edson Puig. We go then. Easy pickings, really. The forward push gains momentum.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Gets the ball in a nice position. That is great goalkeeping. And he's made another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. And he'll shoot here. And they escape imminent danger. Durval. Chance, possibility for a shot, and he gives chase. Real chance, slickly done that. Can he find a way through? A similar chance and a similar outcome.
Santos have been enjoying as good an attacking spell as he could wish for, and yet they've been incredibly wasteful. I mean, they could have wrapped it up by now, and it's not going right for them.
Edson Puig. Aruca. Going forward. Chance. A goal for Santos. And that's the opener for this game.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we resume at 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Fernando Manriquez. He surges forward. Edson Pu. He has lunged in. Alvaro Omeño. Santos have got possession back. Neat ball through the middle. Surely a goal. Hits the ball. And he makes absolutely no mistake. 2 goals to the good and they're set fair. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Now it's 2-0. The referee blows his whistle to signal half-time. 2 goals on the score sheet. The advantage reads 2-0. So the second half kicks off. Can he find a finish? That is way off.
He was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
He goes alone. It's an opportunity. Well, that was really close. You get nothing for being close.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Christian Grabinski is in position to intercept. Leonardo Monge. No way through there. Shoots. And the follow-up is there.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times.
He did well to get it. What next? Another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
Aruca has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
We resume again, the score is 3-0. It's a throw-in. Driven in, and a goal! Riveting, ruthless, relentless. Well, what can you say about that goal?
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
They have this game in their hands now. A timely intervention. Victor Sarabia. Fernando Manriquez has struggled to impose himself on this game, it has to be said.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy #1, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first, and I think if they get to him, then they're probably going to stop the main threat, so I think they've got to come up with a fresh idea to combat that.
Neatly played. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Another one! They're well clear now, it's just a question of how many more. An audacious lob.
And when you've got skill like that, goals will always follow. I thought the lob was brilliant, it gave the defence and the keeper no chance.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. He's not taking any risks there. Long ball forward. A shot! Almost made it 6 for the day. Takes a shot.
Look, he's not going to need an invitation to smash one from that sort of range, and I just think it's risky business for a team to just sit there and watch him pull the trigger like that. It could fly in the top corner.
The clock counting down. THROWBACK. And a shot here, really well saved that. Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? Aruka has got hold of, just wasn't able to keep it down. Pumps it upfield. There is the final whistle. Their opponents must be feeling like they were hit by a tornado. They were ripped apart time and again by the movement and passing up front.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you get two teams giving it everything they've got. They held nothing back. Terrific stuff.
And all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.